I'm here with Michael on the PrecisionHawk booth. Michael, what does PrecisionHawk do?
PrecisionHawk is the leading provider of commercial drone solutions to the energy and utility market space. So we basically work with companies that want to start collecting data via drone. We have hundreds of pilots across the United States and around the world that we can deploy to collect that data. And then we apply machine learning and AI to take that data and get useful insights for running your energy assets.
Okay. Now, what opportunities do you, we've seen a lot of utilities starting to look at and play and whatever, and now they're starting to deploy them. What do you see as the opportunities in this industry?
This is an industry that just 12 months ago was very much doing pilot programs.
True.
They were working with us on small $25,000 or $50,000 jobs, but all that has changed in the last 6 months. What we saw at the end of Q4 of 2018 and now in the beginning of 2019, we're working with a number of large utility companies that are deploying drones enterprise-wide, doing $1 million engagements to collect data, and analyze it to improve their uptime, check their assets, and get a better understanding of what's happening across the different energy utilities.
So it's actually being deployed at scale as opposed to the onesie-twosies?
Absolutely, and this is an industry that really has done almost a hockey curve. Just in the last few months, a number of energy companies from Florida to California have started deploying drone technologies en masse, and I think the rest of the industry is going to closely follow.
Now, one of the things I often hear in the utility industry, and it depends on the use case and what you're inspecting, but a lot of people are waiting for the whole beyond visual line of sight and use space in Europe, and all the regulation will come, it'll be all magic. Is that going to be another hockey stick, or is it what's that going to do?
Well, I do think that once you can fly beyond visual line of sight, you can really start replacing a lot of the manned aircraft or helicopters that are flying and maybe not collecting as much data as you would like, or not collecting it in the right way, or their manned aircraft is just in increased danger. With drones, it can get much closer with much higher resolution sensors without having people on board. So yes, I think that'll definitely be another hockey curve, but we're still a few years away from that happening.
Yeah, there's a lot of legislation. The politicians have to agree on a lot of things first.
Yes. But the truth is, you can today start using drones en masse. I mean, we have hundreds of people working across multiple different utilities who are out there flying within visual line of sight, collecting data on distribution lines, transmission structures, wind turbines, solar panels for emergency situations. And we're able to take that data, put it through our analytics engine, apply AI and machine learning that can help not only auto-identify what's happening with your energy assets, but look for potential problems. And we're starting to get into predictive analytics where we can say, aha, this is something that might happen at some point in the future.
Based on what we're seeing and over time and whatever. Okay. Now, when I worked with your company before and met your folks at various events, what's also fascinating is that you guys work across multiple industries. You're not just in energy. Anything from drones being used in other industries that you think the energy industry is missing here?
Oh yeah, we do work and do a lot of work in the agriculture space, in the construction space, in the telecom space, and general infrastructure. But I actually think that this is one of those cases where the energy and power utility industry is actually at the forefront of deploying drone technology.
Okay.
We're taking a lot of things that we're doing and learning in this space and bringing them to our other clients in the other industries.
Oh wow, okay. And now you spoke about, it's all about taking the data that's collected, and that's photo, video, infrared, LiDAR, yada yada yada, whatever sensor. Do you think drones, as we know and love them today, are the tip of the iceberg? What about, we'll have things that'll crawl and swim and fellas walking around with body cameras. Is there going to be a data coming from everywhere?
No, look, the truth is we call ourselves a drone company, PrecisionHawk, but at the end of the day, we're an analytics and machine learning company.
Okay.
Drones are just one way to deliver high-end sensors to get in areas that they weren't able to get before. They weren't able to get good aerial imagery of transmission lines, or to go in, we're doing some work on mountains over in California, just places that otherwise would have been
very
difficult
hard to
get to, that you now can get much easier access by deploying drone technology. That being said, just deploying sensors on your energy assets or new robots on the ground, I mean, these are all going to be new ways to collect and import that information. The important thing is, what do you do with that information? If you can apply analytics and machine learning, then you can make it useful for running your business long term. That's where we really specialize. Drones are just the way that we're collecting the data, and I think that'll be a good way for a while. But yeah, we actually certainly expect this whole industry to expand to getting data from lots of different sensors on lots of different type of robots and other ways.
You hear a lot of people talking about, a digital twin of an asset today. You're now starting to hear about, let's say, the digital twin of an entire utility or a city or a 3D model and GIS in it, whatever. So I think we're at the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, I agree.
Interesting times.
Look, I think that just the growth I've seen in the last 6 months, if this continues for 2019 and 2020 and beyond, I think drone technology, these advanced sensors and machine learning and AI are going to have a profound impact on this entire industry. And the important thing there is not just for the large companies that we work with, but for their clients, the consumers as well. So I think it's going to be an exciting year.
No, agreed. Hey, thank you very much.
Great, I enjoyed the conversation.
Wish you well. Thanks
for coming by.